What's up, everybody? It's another episode of The Rap Game. You know how we do. We got a special guest again, and you're going to have to keep watching to find out who it is. Let's get it.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey, hey. Got vocals on this too? What?
Just do you pop it. If anybody try to stop it, let them know the change never been an option. If they hating, let them cross it. Let them talk whenever they want to. If it's about you, show
I wasn't ready for the beat drop.
Either.
Stay fly, that's how I roll. Check the attitude.
Okay, Jay.
I mean the beat drop though.
Yeah, I wasn't ready
Like
for
I was all in my feelings, and I was like, yeah,
I wasn't ready.
Yeah, you know, this is cool. It just hit me in my gut.
Real quick.
That was a gut beat drop. You can keep playing it, James. You keep playing on the under. Like it's cool.
On the under.
It's cool. Yeah, just on the undertone. On the undertone with that fat beat. Yo, everybody, you know what it is. It's your boy Lem Gonsalves here. It is another episode of the Rap Game After Show. Another one on AFTERBUZZ TV. As always, I'm here with my boys holding it down in the studio. We got one man down.
Yeah,
you know, it's cool.
do.
He had to get his pants tightened, but it's cool.
He's on the way to New York.
He had to get his pants tightened. Yeah,
out.
exactly. It's cool. But he'll be back with us next week.
Yeah.
But right now, you know, you can always find me on social media at the Poet Saint all day, every day. I got my man, the one and only Nino Llanera. What's up, baby?
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Nino. You can catch me at Nino Llanera on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Hit me on my Snapchat. I just Facebook Live too. That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Hit me up on Facebook too.
Do all of that.
All of that.
And of course, anchoring us, ladies and gentlemen, you know how it go. Your man, if he had a rap name, it would be MC Lactose Intolerant.
Oh man, it's crazy
You know
out
what
here.
it is.
It's crazy out here.
Be your own dad extraordinaire. What's up, Jimmy V?
Hey man, what's going on? It's your boy Jimmy V. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Be Your Own Dad. And yes, I'm going through it right now, but we gonna still do the show. All right, we gonna still do it.
We gonna persevere.
That's right.
Still I rise.
We still gonna shit on these people.
You know it is. And of course, as I mentioned in the teaser, we have another special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really super duper excited. You heard her at the beginning with that nasty beat drop. I could have just listened to the rest of the song and then cut the show because it was so much fire. But ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, give it up for Jayla Marie.
Hey.
Wait, but there's more.
There's more.
There's more.
There's always more.
Joining her is her manager extraordinaire, aka Pops in the house. Y'all give it up for Jason in the building.
What's good, Jason?
Hey. Building, aka Skype, you know.
Skype,
Make
right,
sure
you know.
the Skype building.
Yeah, we
in the
on
Skype
Skype,
building.
So make it work.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
We good. How you?
Good.
Oh man, we excited, man. Is this New York is in the building? What
Straight out of East Coast. I'm so glad
New York
y'all
is in the building. Is this Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Is this
Brooklyn
Brooklyn?
in the building, you're
Brooklyn in the house.
BK stand up.
BK stand up. I'm super excited. We got that East Coast flavor. So as we get into this, Miss Jayla Marie, first of all, congratulations on everything so far you've been doing with the show, on the Rap Game, holding it down. Youngest in the show, I'm about to say. Still doing your thug thizzle. Doing your thug thizzle. We open up with this song. I want to just talk about this song really quick that had that nasty beat drop. This is a song that's on your YouTube channel. Can we talk about this? How did this song come about?
Well, I'm actually doing a mixtape. I drop songs every Friday after the Rap Game at 11 o'clock. So, I mean,
Good marketing
this
strategy.
week I'm going to be dropping another one. You already know. Working, grinding, never going to stop. Let's get it. Jayla Nation.
Basically, the song talks about internet cyberbullying and stuff like that. So, you know, that's a big issue. So,
I was just
touching on that subject a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool. So, I mean, dope song with a good message. I like that. Absolutely. And I think that's a good song for your age demographic, you know, the people that you're listening to, you, reaching out. This is something they're dealing with, obviously, on a daily basis. And that's dope.
Yeah, no, it's dope. And we got
dope.
to hear a little vocal from you because, you know, they say you could sing and rap at the same time, which is dope.
You already know. mouth.
That's right.
She's like,
But,
no, you're not.
and we don't get to see that too much on the rap game, so I'm excited to hear that. I'm definitely gonna check out some more videos later on when I get home.
Absolutely.
Dope.
Absolutely. Let's get into this episode. So this episode was interesting because it was kind of a twofold situation.
It was.
We had basically a rap battle jumping off, which was interesting, to say the least. We had, this is in the ATL, by the way, and I didn't even realize in the ATL that they had it, because I know this is something that goes down, on the East Coast, but I didn't. I didn't even know that, like, the South was bringing it like that.
Right.
Did you know about that, Jason? Were you
I
aware?
didn't know it was AT. I thought it was like strictly like New York.
Yeah.
Like an up top thing, really.
Right. What I thought, because I've been watching rap battles for a while now, and one of them was John the Don.
Yeah.
Now
The Bronx.
Yeah.
Right. But he's always down in the ATL and all that stuff. I like following myself. So I'm thinking JD was like, hey, I got these people. I just need you to come down here, do this thing, bam, 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 get
Super
rocking.
gritty.
So,
That thing was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was
they
crazy.
got hard, yeah.
No, they went in.
Is that why you put all the shots today? Because you feel like you
I know, right?
With a lactose intolerant
Yeah,
type
no.
stuff.
I'm just I'm just speaking my truth. That's all it is. So the rap battle went down, and so we had the host, and we had these people putting it down, and then the host actually asked to who can come on stage.
Yeah, it scared me.
Yeah, exactly. I would have been scared, intimidated. Prince of New York. He says, I'm gonna step up. He goes, he does his thing. January, I want to go to you at this point. So, this is going on, right? I think at this point, I would be intimidated as a hip hop artist, whether I freestyled or not. It's just, something that goes down. And as we know, it goes down in the ATL as well. Seeing, your castmate, Prince of New York, step up, were you concerned about, like, if he was going to get eaten up or if he was going to be able to hold his own against these battle rappers?
I mean, like I said in my interviews, I was like, because Jay could have a slick mouth. Yeah. So I was just like, what is he going to say to them? What are they going to say back to him? So I was just like, excited to see what kind of how the battle rap is going to go. So, I mean, I was just excited to see how it went.
Oh, word. The outcome. Dope.
Yeah.
So he goes up there and he murders.
Yeah.
Like he kills it.
He did his thing, yeah.
Yeah, he did his thing.
In the bottle, the hitting over the head.
Definitely in his comfort zone. Like,
crack
he
you
likes
in the
stuff
head
like
with
that.
a bottle that I peed in.
There you go. I
was like, what is that?
Like,
but you were saying, Jason, that was definitely that's his wheelhouse. That's his comfort zone.
Yeah,
basically.
That's his comfort zone. He likes doing stuff like that. So, he definitely did his thing.
Yeah.
I see him like as a battle rapper.
Yeah.
So he's really good at stuff like that. So
word,
he definitely did his thing.
Word. I mean, we had Lil Key on the show last week, and he was mentioning, like, as far as everybody in the house, he probably freestyled the best out of everybody. He didn't say he was the best rapper. He made that clear, but he was like, he definitely, holds his own on the freestyle tip. We actually, speaking of Lil Key, he actually stepped up too.
And things started to get hot.
Yeah, it started getting crazy. I mean,
they brought up his mama.
I was like...
Crazy.
Yo,
I'm like, hold up now.
Yo, so Jason, I mean, you're obviously Jayla Marie's dad, and then you see Lil Key's mom there, and basically taking shots at the mom. What was she feeling at that point? I mean, as a parent, like, was she like, because she don't seem like she play at all. We had her on the show last week, and she don't play.
I was in the cut in the back, man. I was just like, my jaw dropped as soon as he said something about
That's
Mama
what
Key.
I'm
I'm
saying.
like, oh, snap. But, ran with it and used it as fuel for his fire. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Did you see Key's face, though? Key's face was like, okay. I hope you ready.
Cold Stone Killer.
That was a crazy one. I did not expect that at all. But he definitely held it down. His name was Bad News, by the way.
Right.
Did his thing. So we get to the next challenge, which is, I guess, the official challenge, I could say, for what he was, JD said he was going to base everything on, which was the barbecue challenge, where you had to write a 16-bar verse and do it over different beats, Summer 16 style. And so, Jayla, I have to commend you because you held it down. I'm like, I mean, like, I'm just like, because, this is a situation where, you have different, as a, in my infinite wisdom of hip hop, I don't rap at all. I can't do nothing. But anyway, I can imagine as an artist, you're used to doing your song and the song has the same beat the whole time. So this is a situation where you're writing a beat, doing your verse, and then all of a sudden it switches up, and you have to keep going and not stop and not hesitate. And basically, I feel like almost everybody had to like pause or have a little stutter step, and you basically kept going. Now, did you really like? Were you confident in what you were doing, or was this like you were like, I'm made for this. I can do this all day, every day.
Man, I could do this all day, every day. Okay. Like I practice this all the time, so I felt very comfortable doing it, and I felt like I definitely brought it to the table. The crowd, it was more than just love. They like fell in love with me. The cook, they said that the girl with the J should win it. JD Bronx said that I killed it. So I mean, like, I already knew that
Yes, we already we was practicing this way before the show anyway. So it's like something that we did anyway. So it's like kind of we do.
You have her ready already, is what you have already. So she can just get up and do it, because that takes a lot of musicality just to go ahead and switch it up like that. Because the way you switched it up was like a total switch up. The cadence went totally different. The beat and the rhythm, like the BPMs changed a lot, and you just kept on and kept on, and it was dope to hear.
And not only that, I wanted to find out from you because it's like in your unless it was editing, the whole beat dropped. Like there was no beat. Now was that planned, or was there a malfunction with the DJ?
It was a malfunction.
Yeah, it was a malfunction. But I kept rapping. I was like, you know what? I'm about to show them that I'm about to stop. So I kept going. The beat came back on, and look at that. I hit him back.
Yeah. What? I hit him back. What? And see, and I want to kind of jump to the hit list just real quick, because it seemed like, when the hit list came out, you obviously got number 2, and J.I. got number 1, and you were kind of feeling some kind of way because in your mind you did a better job than him, and you said the audience was basically on your side. And knowing now that was a DJ malfunction that he didn't have. Like, he didn't have that. He basically had the beat riding the whole time, right? There was no drop when he was up, correct?
Nah.
Yeah.
That didn't happen for him. It just happened for Jayla. Actually, we did it twice.
Really?
They just showed that one time. Because of the malfunction. So we did it twice.
So you actually had to do a run through twice.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Both times she killed it.
I shut it down.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to check on this hit list. I don't know. I'm a little.
To actually get number 2 on the hit list was kind of like how?
Right.
Exactly.
I don't understand how she killed it twice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But, no, that makes sense.
I was kind of upset at that. Definitely.
Sure. No, absolutely. I totally agree with you. Again, knowing all the information, and had to go twice. We do see that and I want to kind of go to you again when you have, because on the show, and it's no secret that she has writers, and you guys have writers that use for your stuff. And I know that it seems like in the past it's been an issue because of not getting their lyrics in time, or not being able to fully memorize the situation. With this situation going into this particular challenge, was there any difference, or was it kind of the same thing? And Jayla, you just decided, I got to make sure I get these down because I don't want to have any other things that happened before.
Well, after week 4, we made adjustments.
Okay.
So I was practicing on how to memorize these lyrics a little bit quicker.
Okay.
So like everything, like from week 4 when she really messed up and that really hurt her. We just had to step it up, and she was just like, "Yo, I gotta do something," and we just started doing different techniques of how to memorize these lyrics quicker. So then from then on, as you can see, from week 4, her progression, how she started growing and becoming better at performing her lyrics.
Yeah. Let's bring it back to last week when you and Lil Key hooked up and you guys did the collabo, which was really dope. That song was really dope. And he said that you wrote like a good portion of it. He was helping you out and stuff, but you wrote a good portion of it. How does that feel to be writing your own stuff as well too, and kind of learning along the way?
Well, I always wrote my songs, to be honest. My process is basically writing my ideas and writing my lyrics, and my writers just formulate it to make it perfect and make it better.
They just spruce it up in a sense, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Now,
Okay.
I did have a question about these writers. Now, are they on the level of some Kanye West status? I mean, like, how
No,
skilled
no.
are they here?
Nowhere near that.
Okay.
No, but I can imagine in a competition, obviously, and we know this just in the history of hip hop. You know, everyone has writers.
Right.
There's so many artists that have writers that collab. You know, all that kind of stuff. I think part of the challenge, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is because this is a competition and the way the competition design and the time management that it takes, it makes it more difficult. But it doesn't have any reflection on how talented Jayla Marie is as an artist and what she's able to do. Would you agree with that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely. I mean, you know, just because she doesn't write her lyrics doesn't make her a dope artist. There's a lot of kids out there, like, who can say their 11-year-old can sing and rap and dance?
Absolutely.
You know, there's no kid artists out there that can say that she's that versatile.
Right.
So it's like saying that she doesn't write her own lyrics, which she does actually.
Sure.
She just gets it tweaked up to sound a little bit better than what she has it.
Right.
Got it.
So, you know, to hear her get slack from that, it's just like, you know, she does write her lyrics, but it's just getting tweaked.
I know the other kids in the house, they messed up as much as me, but they've been shining the light on me on how I've been messing up. But the kids in the house messed up as many times as me.
If you really counted, she really messed up on the show twice.
Yes.
Week 2 and week 4.
Yeah.
So, and then like there's been other people that messed up as much as her. So it's just like
And
for her to them to shine the light on her, you know, showing that, oh, is she gonna mess up this week? Like, I mean, I don't see that kind of fair. But this is reality TV, you know,
Right, exactly.
But it makes it for a good underdog story. Like I've been saying, I've been rooting for you from the beginning. I always feel like you're hiding a little bit, and all of a sudden you're just gonna pop up and boom. It's like Jayla Marie, hello.
Yeah.
And it was true. You were in the top 2 this week again. I think I had predicted it last week where it's this slow rise that's coming up, and we better watch out. We'll just see what happens. You know what I mean? So props to you nonetheless.
And absolutely, and just like you said, it's reality TV, and we cover, you know, tons of these type of shows, and we talk to people all the time, and they're like, man, they didn't show this and they didn't show that, and of course they're formulating a story. They're formulating what they want to show, how they want it to display to the audience, and so we always understand that, and that's why we appreciate when people like you that are on the show can come on and set the record straight, and you know, let us know the real deal, and just show, you know, that much more, because, and I've always said this, to be able to be, like you said, 11 years old. To go on a show, to rap, and to go through all these challenges and still hold it down is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And I don't know any 41-year-olds that could go on something like that and really do that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, props for sure. Keeping on with the episode, I kind of want to get over to, we kind of talked about the hit list, but in this particular time, we had basically... I feel like aside from, you know, the switch of the first and second, with Jayla Marie being first and Prince of New York, J.I. being second, I feel like definitely I agree with the rest of it.
Yeah, I saw it.
And I feel like also to show that, like, you know, Jayla Marie not messing up and then them messing up, especially someone like Nia K, who kind of prides herself in being able to do things like this. And she also had an issue with being number 3. I feel like she said some stuff about that and was unhappy because she felt like she didn't mess up. And it was kind of a situation, and I don't know if you guys agree with that.
I don't know if I caught that. I thought she was okay with it. Like I think she knew that I'm number 3 because of X, Y, Z. I didn't really see too much of a.
Maybe I might be thinking of Little Key, or maybe it was Monty.
I think it might.
There was somebody that basically had an issue with. They felt like they were just riding the beat.
I think it was Monty. I think it was Monty's mom actually who had the issue of
That's
him being
what it
at
was.
5.
Let me dance it up.
Let me dance it up. Like, I feel like she felt like he was still giving him some versatility, but that versatility was basically like a pause to the situation.
Got it.
So he can catch up. So JD was absolutely correct by calling him out like that.
Right.
And Little Key knew it too when he said, you know, run it back. He knew exactly that he should have not said that. I think from the top when he said run it back, he probably regretted it in his head when he was up on stage.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, absolutely. And so 5th was Monty, 4th was Little Key, because of, you know, again, what we just said. 3rd was Nia K. 2nd was Jayla Marie. Should have been first. Should have been first. and then first was J.I. Prince New York. So we look at this episode, and now we have 2 more episodes left. So obviously there's a lot at stake. I'm excited about. I mean, you obviously lived through it, but I'm excited to see the live performances because basically this is what you do. You know, this is what you do. You're a performer, and to be able to perform, it'll be interesting to see who rises to the top and is able to hold their own in that regard.
And no more hit list, right?
Yes. I don't know.
I heard the preview. I saw the previews, and he said
that the hit list is shut down.
Giving us a little
something up there. Okay. Say that again. Do that again. I missed it. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
Let me see a wink if you actually won the whole chain. Okay, you don't gotta say nothing. You don't gotta say nothing.
Look at her face. She likes the whole face.
Spoiler alert.
I'm mad at you.
Alert. No, it's all good.
Exclusive.
Right. So going back to you, Jayla Marie, I kind of want to get your story. Obviously, you're here with your dad, who I'm sure has been holding down since day one. When did you actually start rapping? Because I mean, you're I think are you 12 now, or are you 11 when you did the show? 12 now. So you're only 12 years old. When do you start rapping? Like, is it in the womb? Like, how do you you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you even start or even know that you have that talent?
Well, I've always loved music my whole life. Like, I created my first song when I was actually 3 years old.
Wow.
I first started my first song with rapping, If I Ruled the World, when I was 9 years old. And Nas actually recognized me and said that the world is yours, baby girl. So that was pretty big to me for my first song to get recognized by Nas. But I mean, it all started when I was basically 9 years old, and the progression kept starting, and I just kept going from there. And I've gotten so big, and I'm here now. So I mean, like, I just gotta keep working and grinding.
She definitely grew in 2 short years. Well, 3 now, like 3 short years. We definitely grew a lot as an artist. She grew to be a better performer, better rapper, better everything. So like, for her to do it in like 2.5 years basically. Yeah, she grew a lot.
Yeah.
And obviously she's on the show now, so like her talent shows for itself.
Right.
Absolutely.
Let us know how life has changed since being on the show.
Let me tell you.
Okay, there you
see
go.
her face.
Talk about it.
Let me tell you. But after the show released, and after everybody knew that I was on the rap game, my life has changed so much. Like, everybody be like, "Can I take a picture with you? Come on, let's take a picture." It's like crazy. Or they be taking sneak pictures like.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh, okay, smile. Make sure you don't look. Make sure you don't dumb." Yeah. So it turned crazy. I'll definitely say that. But I love the life. I can't complain.
Word.
Good.
Jason, shooting it over to you. Obviously as her father and her manager, how do you come to the point where you're like, okay, this is something I want to support for my child and kind of get her to the level she wants to be at or level she has to be at? How do you formulate and kind of come to that agreement?
Well, it's something that, I mean, we've been around music all our lives. Like, her mother and I love music. We listen to music all the time. We're in love with it. So, like, Jayla grew up around it all the time. So it was just like, as she got older, she showed us like more and more of like, Dad, Mom, this is what I want to do. You need to pay attention.
Yeah.
So it's just like.
Can you tell them the tablet story?
Oh my God!
Sorry, guys.
Let's get a tablet story.
Is that Mom?
Tablet story, Mom.
Shout out to Mom. Is that where's Mom at? Can we get a wave? Can we get a wave by Mom? Just put the hand in front of the camera.
Mama in the house.
There it is.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to hear that story.
The tablet story. This is when we really found out Jayla was into music.
Okay. Let's get it.
So basically, we bought her a tablet.
What you do?
She had bars inside there. Watch.
Like, she would just set up the tablet and just start rapping and singing. And and then one day, like, her mother grabbed it. And she was searching through the tablet, and she was like, "Let me see what you've been doing on your tablet and stuff." Being a parent.
Yeah.
So she basically was going through the videos, and she's like, "Wow, like, you really want to do this?" Like,
talking to pretend fans.
Yeah, I was talking to pretend fans like, "Hey guys, today I'm gonna be doing question and answers." Talking to my tablet. Yeah, I understand.
So it was just like,
there you go.
She's like, "Do you really want to do this?" So she was just like, "Yeah, I really want to do it." But we didn't pay attention to it at that age. It just when she reached 9 and it just went further and further, we made her recite one of Iggy Azalea's lines, and she was rapping it like it was no problem.
Oh wow!
And
My
she put a swag into it and everything.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh wow, like okay.
Yeah.
And then we turned that into something. So it's like she loves to do it. I mean, why not? Support it. You know what I'm saying? Like she loves to do it. I'll support anything she loves to do, and she's great at it. So
let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
So
I love that.
Jason,
I love that.
I've got a question for you, and we gonna get deep for a little bit, right? As a parent, and you're seeing your daughter being raised in this game, what are you most afraid of?
Just the industry itself, how it could change people. But as long as she got like me and her mother, family that's behind her,
Fans, Jayla Nation.
we can all support, her and make sure she goes the right way in the right path.
Okay.
That's all we can do. It's just like, that's the most thing that I'm scared of, is just her changing.
Right.
And becoming somebody else that we don't want her to be.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I put out that song, "See Me, yeah, I'ma be the same me."
Oh yeah. Okay. Runs and
Get
everything.
it, girl.
So, you kind of talked about how things have changed. What can you talk about going forward that you have like project working on? This is for the fans, obviously, that are following you and want to know more about what projects you got on. What can you talk about and let us know what's cracking?
Well, I'm releasing a mixtape. It's called Unfinished Business. And basically what the mixtape is about is after every episode of the rap game, I put it out on Friday at 11 o'clock. And basically I'm going to release it at the end of week 10. I'm pretty sure. We're still figuring all the details out. But
yeah, basically we're gonna it's all the songs that she did over the 10 weeks.
Okay.
We're gonna put it into a mixtape and then just give it out. Okay. And we're also working on a few singles that'll be coming out for iTunes, Spotify.
Okay.
Everything.
Everything. So we're definitely working on some big things here.
That's dope. That's dope. Super excited. Again, well, you kind of gave us a little something, but we don't want you to go without you just giving us something to take home, some bars, I'm
gonna say, Lil Key came through and blazed it down over here. So okay, what's up?
I think she's ready. We should just be quiet because I think she's ready.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I do this for the fans, my fam, and for the music. I don't get tired, I stay dropping exclusives. I keep the tracks coming like I'm about to lose it. Then I pick the mic up again and just abuse it. Y'all into playing checkers. Jayla was made for chess. No time for diss records, cause really I'm still the best. And anyone who's talking is really wasting their breath, cause anywhere I go is love, checks, and respect. Really tell me who next, cause I don't see him coming. I be putting in that work on the track like I was running. Jayla, you never sunning, cause I say booked. These rappers played out on the game, they overbooked. Really, what is you saying? Keep thinking that I am playing from every beat that I'm saying. They praying and never weighing, hustling to the AM. So while you all sleep, I'm a beat on a come up and one up you'll never reach. Yeah.
Yo, I need a birth certificate checked on that. There's no way you're 12 years old. I refuse to believe that. There's no way. That's crazy, yo. That is insane.
What?
That is insane.
What was I doing when I was 12?
Man, I was watching cartoons, eating cereal.
I was watching Nick at Night.
like I was not even trying to do nothing there. Yo, that's super dope. Jayla Marie, thank you so much. Before we let you go, let the fans know where they can find you on Twitter, IG, all that good stuff. Let us know.
Well, y'all can follow me on Instagram at It's Jayla Marie, ITSJAYLA MARIE. Y'all can follow me on Twitter at It's Jayla Marie, also same thing. And y'all can subscribe to me on my YouTube at The Real Jayla Marie, and that's it. Let's get it, Jayla Nation.
There it is. Man, again, thank you so much, Jayla. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Mom, in the background, giving shout outs. We really appreciate it. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for the tablet story. And we'll have to get with you next time. So
definitely.
Until then, thank you again, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yo.
She cool.
Yo.
She cooler than the other side of the pillow. And you know what? she's got that
She's so confident.
East Coast feel, like
super confident.
I don't know if you guys understand me, but being from the East Coast, you know, it's not that we're cocky, we're confident.
No,
and
yeah.
it shows through, and that's why she's got her own swag and personality, and that's gonna take her a long way.
No, I
there.
feel
So,
it. Like even like just personality alone. You know what I mean? Personality alone, just witnessing it live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she can go a lot of directions with her career. You know what I mean? So I'm interested to see how she is. Like she can definitely go different places. You know, besides music. Obviously, music's where she wants to go for sure. But still, she got some sellability. Not sellability. What am I saying? Like she has something. She got that it factor.
Right. No,
Yeah.
and I agree. And the fact, my
crazy.
thing is, what's mind-boggling is she's only 12 years old.
Yeah.
She's only 12 years old. She's she's not even a teenager yet, and can sing and can rap. Like you said, she was doing her own hosting program.
Yeah.
Right.
little miniature AfterBuzz on her tablet. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I agree with you. I think that she could, the world is her oyster. I think she could do whatever she wants. It sounds like rapping right now is what she wants to do,
Right.
and she should definitely continue to do that. And I hope that, she continues success with that. But it'll definitely be interesting to see where, I could see her acting.
Yeah.
If that's what I don't know if that's what she wants to do, but I could see her doing a number of things because she's uber talented.
Right.
So, yeah,
She's
shout out
just
to her.
comfortable, which is crazy.
Super comfortable. So, like extremely comfortable.
Yeah.
And it's interesting too because we see the show, right? We see everybody on the show. We see what they show us, right? The edited version of how everything goes down. And I think with her, her being so young, number one, and I don't want to blame it on being young because they were all young. They're all kids.
Right.
But I feel like because she's young, because she didn't write all her lyrics all the way like maybe everyone else was doing.
Right.
I feel like she did get the short end of the stick as far as like how she was portrayed, and like I'm glad that they kind of set it straight. It's like, yeah, she messed up a couple of times, but other people messed up the same amount of times.
It's like a made-for-TV type situation.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Which was cool to see on TV, but it's also dope to hear their side as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? For
Always,
everyone to comment and say whatever they want to say about it.
Exactly.
But just I still can't get over the fact like she reminds me. You remember like those kids when we watched back like in Nick on like All That or anything like that. Like we're just so comfortable in front of the camera
Right.
all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
We've interviewed some kid actors before. We're not here on AfterBuzz TV, and not all of them are totally confident right away when they're in front of a camera just talking to somebody.
Right.
But here, and most of the kids actually from the rap game, they're just like, we ready.
Yeah,
Like,
what's
ready
up?
to go.
What's up?
You know what I mean? Not just Jayla Marie, but like a lot of them are just like ready to go.
Well, I think if you're gonna do this, you
Yeah.
got to have a certain level of confidence, certain level of swag.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole deal. Like, I don't think if you, because you see, like, you take actors for instance, right,
Yeah.
and people that do some of these cats are like introverts,
Right,
and you
super
get
introverts.
you get them on an interview, they're like pulling teeth, like one word answers and all this kind of. I'm like, you're like in front of a big screen,
Right.
but that's they're an actor. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if this is how you are, and you got that, that, like you said, ick factor, and you got that personality, and you got that about you, charisma, all of that, I feel like then it shows. And like with her, and like you said, the rest of them, they have that. And I think that's dope. And that's why they're on the show.
Right.
I mean,
And that just goes to show you how far technology has helped like younger generations. Like when we were 12, we were watching cartoons and eating cereal. You know,
Right.
we didn't
Just
have
like
a
that.
tablet to rap in front of.
Right.
Like you were lucky
Right.
if one person in your neighborhood had a video camera that took giant VHS tapes
Listen,
that
I
you could
was-
like do star search on kind of stuff.
Exactly.
I was lucky if my AOL connection went through. Okay, so
50K BPS.
What is that?
yeah, so
50K BPS.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
Oh man, no, you're right, James. It is true, and I think technology has helped. I mean, the fact, like she said, she's dropping a song on YouTube after every show, and that's
which is smart.
It's super smart.
That's what they all should be
it's
doing.
super smart. I mean, you got to maximize what you've been giving.
There you
and
go.
She's like, sounds like she's doing that exactly, using what she's getting from the show, the popularity, or whatever you want to take it, maximizing on it, and turn it into a mixtape, and then there you go.
Right. Just keep moving forward. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Keep the balls
Exactly.
rolling.
Exactly. So I'm excited, man. 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's the rap game,
yeah,
man.
and that's the thing too.
That'll
It's
be
like
the rap. What's going on?
well, let's
man.
get into predictions because
Yeah.
I'm curious to see going forward what you guys think because
Your AfterBuzz
shifting.
It is.
There's a shift,
Oh man.
right? Okay, so here we go. I'll start with you, Nino. So, like you said, there's a shifting. I still think there's people that you talk about who have made first or have been, there's people that have done it more, like Jayla Marie. She hasn't been #1 yet. But I feel like there's really no one now, because of how things shaped up, especially with the last 2 episodes, that's like writing a sure thing. I felt like the first 3 episodes, first 4 maybe, it was like, I think this person got it. But I think now it could be anybody's game at this point because of how things are going.
It's crazy because we remember we were placing Monty like further up there, and as like time progresses, like we never know because look how he slipped in the past couple episodes. You know what I mean? And then Jayla Marie was in the bottom the first couple episodes, and now she's moving up to the top. You know what I mean? Nia K and Kia maybe have been the consistent ones, but they're still fluctuating back and forth. You know what I mean? Nia K's fluctuating back and forth.
Well, there have been people that's been #1, and then have also been #5.
So like it's at this point, I don't know if I can give you a prediction right now.
So basically, you're telling me it's anyone's game.
Well, because remember, like if you just saw the previews, JD was like, it's what is it, week 8? No more hit list.
Oh, okay.
I saw them in the predictions. I'm just like, well, now it's gonna be all up to impressing him, you know what I mean, for the final, the final. So we can just forget everything we saw beforehand, you know what I mean, and concentrate on these 2 weeks. So I'm gonna have to see after next week. Maybe I can give you a prediction next week. Right now, I don't know.
Okay, so you didn't help me.
Sorry.
Basically, Jimmy say nothing.
What you got?
I mean, I'm still thinking as if I am JD once again. Based on the Rap Game Season 1, I signed a female artist. Rap Game Season 2, it'd be smart of me to sign a male to reach the male teenage demographic, which comes down to Prince, Monty, or Key, and I'm still rolling with Key. He's not in a strong position at this point. I don't know if he's for sure, but I think that's just where things are now.
I mean, like, to piggyback off you, so yeah, he slipped a couple different times, but commercially, he's probably the best and ready to go as far as the fellas, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that the other two are not
nothing
talented
against the
whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Come on, I can't do that. Right. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people I know can't do that. But, you see, Prince, like we said, his musicality, his lyrics are really, really dope. He's just not maybe ready to be up on a stage quite yet. Right. But give him like 1 or 2 years and, man, y'all better watch out. And then Monty, the same situation. You know what I mean? He has the potential. You know what I mean? I think he had a bar where he was talking about being the young Nipsey Hussle. You know what I mean? And I could totally see that happening. Yeah, but he might need a little bit more training to do so. You know?
Yeah, I know. I agree with you all. I think it's one of those things where, and that's why I'm excited about the next couple of episodes, because we're going to see them perform live. Right. And I think looking at last season 2, that to me was where it was, because you have the challenges here and there, and you do this challenge, you do this challenge. Everybody's not going to be good at every single thing that's presented. If the challenge is writing, everybody's not good at it because they may not be the best writers. If the challenge is freestyle, everybody can't freestyle. But when you look at what is going to be the market, what is you selling? Who's going to be dope in the studio? Who's going to sell records? Yeah. Who's going to be marketable? That's where I think it comes down to, and that's why, again, looking forward to the live the live performances and how that's going to look with everybody. And seeing what Jayla Marie just gave us just on this Skype interview, I feel like she's going to kill it.
Listen, whether she wins this or not, she's going places.
Right. She's definitely going places. And there's other people, like, I feel like Lil Key, same thing. I feel like Lil Key is going to kill on the live stage.
You just touched upon something which always makes me think about, like, the underground rappers, the people that are indie or whatnot. It's like, I'm just waiting for my big break. I'm waiting for my big break. But they never, ever put into perspective the whole, selling themselves, being likable, having to hit the masses, to be able to get yourself out there and then come back and do what you want later on. I think we've talked about this multiple times throughout these past 2 seasons. People always forget that. You know what I mean? You could be a dope artist and you could be the best lyricist and the best whatever, you know what I mean, out there. But if you don't market yourself right, if you don't brand yourself right, to make sure these big labels are looking at you correctly, you're not going to get that chance. It's sad to say, but you're not going to get that chance.
Absolutely.
Also, too, going indie nowadays it's not all that bad. Look at
I was gonna say Chance the Rapper. Chance the
Perfect
Rapper.
example.
Perfect example.
Right.
And people have done that.
Yeah,
People have done
exactly.
that.
And he can be now nominated for a Grammy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Which is
talk,
dope.
yeah.
Which is
That's
dope.
crazy.
And then I think that's just people learning the business and
It's
learning how
changing.
to
It's changing.
It's changing, learning to market themselves, learning to basically make the money that they deserve to make.
And the right connections at the same time. You know what I mean? He saw himself, he's like, I'm good, I could do this. I just got to make people, notice me and want me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you could think you're the best in your head, but other people are like, I don't know if I like you like that. You know what
What's
I mean?
also dope too is that wasn't around like it is 20 years ago. Social media, and you could literally you have people that are models on Instagram that are getting paid to be models that didn't exist 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Let me post this herbal tea post really quick. You know what I mean? For a quick $5,000, $10,000.
So people, as far as the music game, they can do that. They can drop stuff on YouTube like what Jayla Marie is doing. They could put out mixtapes. They could do that stuff and go viral and literally cut an album and do shows and be a solid artist just off of social media.
Which too, like if we could go back in time, the grind that all these kids are doing now is gonna pay off handsomely by the time they're our age. Like the grind they're doing now, that's what we're doing now in order to get to another stage.
Rich Chigga. Who's heard of Rich Chigga?
From overseas?
Yes, because look at you.
See,
yes, I have. Yes, I have. I just got peeped on him.
Okay.
Yes.
I saw that video like last year, then just now. You know what I mean? Like, it's getting crazy with him.
And all the original hip hop MCs gave him love.
Right.
They said, "What? I would remix that." You know how big that is?
Off one video.
Yeah.
I had that one video.
And that's just what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, he's like
that beat goes so hard.
With his fanny pack.
I just saw that a couple of weeks ago.
It's crazy.
I just saw it a couple of weeks ago. My sister put me on, and I was like, "Wait, what?"
His voice is so deep. It's
so
crazy.
deep. I'm like, "Who is this
and he's
dude?"
a skinny Asian kid. Shout out to my Asians out there.
Shout out to Rich Chigga.
Yeah, that was hilarious. But no, it just proves the point.
Right.
It proves the point.
Straight
It
up.
can happen. So, but yeah, we'll see, man.
I know.
We'll see. We'll see.
shall.
There it is. 2 more episodes, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the rap
That
game.
has been our show. We want to thank you for tuning in. We want to thank you for all those that commented on the live stream. Want to give a shout out to Jayla Marie and her dad Jason for being on the show. Make sure you follow them and check out what they're doing. Show them major love. I'm Lem Gonsalves, as always, because that's my birth name. And you can hit me on at the Poet Saint all day, every day. Mr. Nino Llanera, where you at, sir?
Yeah, well, my birth name is Nino Llanera as well. You can catch me at Nino Llanera on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat, and all the good stuff. Catch you next week.
My stage name is Jimmy V. All right, so hit me up Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Be Your Own Dad. Go check me out. What's
The
up?
government, no?
There it is.
Don't worry about it.
What, we can't get the government?
Can we get some stories left?
No. All right. We'll see you next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.